Yes. Walaikum assalam wa rahmatullah.
Yeah, Assalamu alaikum. Go ahead, Sister Zahra.
Walaikum assalam wa rahmatullah.
I hear you. Go ahead. Say your question.
Yes. I've been married for 13 years, and in our marriage, my husband often gave me talak in a state of standard emotion, which means that he still remember what he thought, and he still understand what he's doing. But he keeps saying that the talak that he gave me was not valid because of he's using the hadith that talak given on the anger is not valid. So he keeps making it as a habit in our marriage. So my question is our marriage still valid due to the habitual that he's doing on
Zahra,
easy to give talak?
Zahra, how many times did he divorce you?
I don't understand anymore how many times he gave it, because every time we argue, it's so easy for him to pull that words on me.
Okay. Thank you, Sister Zahra.
Yes.
And that's why whenever a person like that comes to me and says, I was angry and divorced my wife, I said, it's active, effective. And you remember last week when somebody stopped me and he said, I divorced my wife 3 times before the witnesses willingly. And it was with the court as well. So what is your question? He says, I want to take her back. I said, before answering the question, I said, Akhi, if talaq was 6 times, not 3 times, you would have consumed the 6 times. And even more, you would have consumed whatever number of times. Why you want to take her back? Every time you divorce her, you take her back because you realize that, cannot live without each other. So what happened after the 2nd time? Then 3rd time? What exactly do you want? When somebody says, well, I was angry, and do you think that when people divorce their wives, they divorce their wives after she fixed them a nice meal, barbecue, and she cooked them the food that he loves, or having nice sexual relations, and he says, honey, you're divorced? Of course not. People get divorced because of a conflict, because of a problem, because of picking up a fight. The anger which is mentioned in the hadith, which nullifies the talaq, is when the person loses his mind, when the person doesn't realize what he is saying, when the person is so angry that he doesn't even know whether he said it or not. He doesn't know whether if other people were around, he doesn't know whether he divorced his wife or his mother. According to the condition of anger, he lost his mind. That's called ighlaq, lockdown. His mind is not functioning anymore. But because we picked up a fight, then he gets emotional, he says, you're divorced. That's an active divorce. Okay?